Victor Wembanyama might be the most hyped up rookie in that 15-year span since you started working there. When there's a rookie that's as highly anticipated as a Wemby that everyone's talking about, how tough is it to find a rating for that player and figure out, okay, how is this guy going to compare to not only the stars in today's NBA, but also the legends, which I know adds another little, a challenge. How did you guys figure that out? And I know there's a lot of conversation about Wembanyama's rating, but kind of what went into that process?
Yeah, I mean, he is the most hyped rookie since LeBron. So yes, he is the most hyped rookie since I've been in 2K. Zion notwithstanding. There's a lot of video that we have of Wemby and getting to watch him compete on the international level and seeing that, but ultimately it's still not on the NBA court. And summer league, we got some very small sample size, 2 games that were actually dramatically different from each other.
Yeah.
But we believe, obviously, with an 84, the highest rated rookie that we've had, and since the rating system changed, like you mentioned, it's now not just against today's players, against all time. So an 84 is a very, very bold stance, and we are firm believers, and his skill set is really transcendent, and he is a video game guy. So let's see if it translates to the court, and our belief in him, plays out. We really think that he's going to be really good for a long time.
Over the years, you and I have talked a little bit about, what goes into a player's rating. And for people that may have missed our past interviews, can you kind of break down how you guys determine each player's rating? And I know I think people don't understand all the work that goes into it. Can you kind of share that process?
Yeah, it's not just a number, right? It's not just a number that's spit out. It's a formula. Mike Stauffer and his team do a tremendous job, putting together the formulas and ultimately the result. Now, some of the things the NBA player can obviously control, which are the on the court shooting percentages and if you extend your game past 3 points and so on and so forth. Some of the stuff is a little bit more IQ based, and the intangibles that a player deals with, and so basically it's 30 some odd attributes that get thrown into a formula and spit out this number. And this number is just so contentious. It's meant so much to so many players as they come in and perform in the league, and it gets talked about in the locker room, and it's a number that means a lot to so many people. But it is more than just let's just throw darts at a wall and see what sticks for a guy. It's very well thought out. And I will say that if you look at them not by the ratings themselves, but by the order, it's really spot on. There's very little to kind of discuss. That this year, for example, Jokic is a 98. He's 2 steps above this huge layer of guys that are at 96, and then another layer of guys that are at 95. We've never had this many mid-90s guys. I just think that speaks to the level of competition in the league, that there's just so many superstars. There's the older guys like KD's in year 17, which is crazy. LeBron's 21. Steph is now 13, I believe, or is it 15? He's up there. And then you have these young guys that are year 4, year 5, year 6 that are also transcendent, right? And so like you've got this collection of players. So the NBA has never been in a better spot in terms of its stars, and that's why the ratings just like kind of play out really well. Like, and so much conversation.